Hello everyone, welcome to Numeric Learning. Today we'll be solving some important questions from the chapter Coordinate Geometry. So make sure you practice these questions. The very first question is, find a relation between x and y such that the point x, y is equidistant from the points 7, 1 and 3, 5. Okay, so you have a point P, let it be P, with coordinates x and y, and this point P is equidistant from two other points, namely 7, 1 and 3, 5. What do you mean by equidistant? That means the distance between P to A is the same as the distance from P to B. Okay, now we know the distance formula. Whenever you have, say, 2 points, namely x1, y1 is maybe 1 point, and let the other point be x2, y2. In that case, the distance between A and B can be calculated as square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. So this is the distance formula. When you are squaring it, okay, so the distance between P and A will be calculated using the distance formula. When you square it, this square root will get eliminated. Okay, so we'll square it on both the sides. So PA square equal to PB square. So PA square, you can take any one point. Okay, so PA square is nothing but you are squaring the distance between P and A. Okay, so you can write it as, so P minus A or P minus B. So if it is P minus A, okay, wherein you are considering 7 and 1 as x1, y1, and x2, y2 is nothing but x, y. In that case, you can write x minus 7 the whole square plus y minus 1 the whole square. There will not be any square root because you have already squared it, equal to x minus 3 the whole square plus y minus 5 the whole square. Now you can expand it using a minus b the whole square. So x square plus 49 minus 14x. So a square plus b square minus 2ab plus again a square plus b square minus 2ab is equal to x square plus 9 minus 6x plus y square plus 25 minus 10y. So this is what you do when you're flattening it. If you have same terms on either side, you can cancel. X square gets cancelled. Y square and y square will get cancelled. Right? Now let us write the remaining terms. So you have got 49 plus 1, which is 50 minus 14x minus 2y is equal to 25 plus 9, which is 34 minus 6x minus 10y. This is what you're getting, right? So let's bring all the terms to one side. Okay, so you have 50 minus 34 minus 14x plus 6x minus 2y plus 10y equal to 0. So you have 16, 14 minus 6. You have got minus 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 8, right? 8x. And then plus 10y minus 2y is plus 8y equal to 0. Okay, so you have got minus 8x plus 8y equal to minus 16. Okay, so you can take minus 8 common out. So you'll have x minus y equal to minus 16, or x minus y is equal to minus 16 divided by minus 8. So if you cancel, you will get 2 plus 2. So x minus y equal to 2 is your final answer. So that is the relationship between x and y. The question was, find the relation between x and y. That means find the equation relating x and y such that the point xy is equidistant from the 2 points A and B. So the final answer is x minus y equal to 2, or x equal to y plus 2. Right? Let's move on to the next question. Yeah. Show that the points -2, 3, 8, 3 and 6, 7 are the vertices of a right angle triangle. So let us draw a right angle triangle. So let this be a right angle triangle with points, say the vertices A is -2, 3. You have your B 8, 3 and C is 6, 7. These are the vertices of a right angle triangle. You have to show that the points are the vertices of a right angle triangle. So right now let us find the distance between AB, BC and AC. That's the first thing to do in order to identify what type of a triangle it is. Okay. In order to prove that it is a right angle triangle, you have to show that it is a, this particular triangle has a longest side. Okay, it has an hypotenuse and the square of hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. Okay, so we have to prove that. In that case, it is right angle. So the angle which is right opposite. So suppose your BC is the longest side, you have to prove it using Pythagoras theorem. And if you are able to prove that BC is the hypotenuse, then the angle which is right in front of your hypotenuse is 90 degree. Hence, you can prove that this given the points are the vertices of a right angle triangle. So to begin with, let's calculate the distance between A and B will be equal to square root of x2 minus x1. That is, you have 8 minus of minus 2. Look at the distance, the 2 points, right? Let this be x1, y1. 8, 3 is x2, y2. So 8 minus of minus, which is plus 2, the whole square, plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. So what is this? Root of 10 square. Okay, plus it's 3 minus 3 is 0. So what is root of 10 square? It is just 10 units. That's the distance between A and B. Now let us calculate the distance between B and C. So root of, again, x2 minus x1. So it is 8 minus 6 the whole square plus 3 minus 7 the whole square. So this is equal to, what is 8 minus 6? It is 2 square plus 3 minus 7 is minus 4 the whole square. So this is equal to root of 4 plus 16, which is root of 20. So 20, if you do the prime factorization, so you have got 2 root 5. 2 root 5 units. That's the distance between B and C. Now let us calculate the distance between A and C. So it is equal to, again, root of x2 minus x1 the whole square, which is 6 minus of minus plus 2 the whole square, plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Okay, so this is nothing but root of 6 plus 2, 8 square, plus 7 minus 3, it is 4 square. So root of 64 plus 16, root of 80. Again, 80, you have again 2, 10, 2, 5. So it is 4 root 5. Okay, 4 root 5 unit is the distance I am getting between A and C. Now let me write the distances here. AB, the distance is 10 units. BC, the distance is 2 root 5 units. And AC is nothing but 4 root 5 units. Okay, now according to Pythagoras theorem, what do we see here? The longest side is AB, right? Now let us prove that AB is the hypotenuse. So let's take, so using your Pythagoras theorem, we have to prove that it's a right angle triangle. Okay, so using Pythagoras theorem, let us just check if AB square is equal to BC square plus AC square. So if you're able to prove that AB square equal to BC square plus AC square, which means then it means AB is the hypotenuse. What is AB? It is 10 square equal to, what is BC? 2 root 5. Right? 2 root 5 the whole square plus AC is 4 root 5 the whole square. So 10 square is 100 is equal to, what is 2 root 5 the whole square? 2 2s are 4, 4 5s are 20 plus 4 4s are 16, 4 root 5 the whole square, 4 4s are 16, 16 into 5 is 80. Okay, so this proves that AB is the hypotenuse. You can write, therefore AB is the hypotenuse. Therefore, AB is the hypotenuse. And which is the angle which is right opposite to AB? This one, right? So this angle is 90 degree. Okay, angle ACB. Therefore, you can write angle ACB is equal to 90 degree. Therefore, triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. Is a right angled triangle. Okay. Hence proved. Let's move on to the next question. Yeah. You are given if Q0, 1 is equidistant from the points P5, minus 3 and R x, 6, then you have to find the values of x. Let's do it. So initially, always whenever you have questions related to geometry, it's always better we draw the diagram and then we write it. You have got your Q point, okay, 0, 1. It seems it's equidistant from 2 points, namely P5, minus 3 and R x, 6. Okay, they are equidistant. You have to find the values of x. Okay, so what do you mean by equidistant? That means the distance between PQ is equal to QR. The distance is equal. You have to find the value of one of the coordinate of R. So let's square it on both the sides. So PQ square equal to QR square in order to remove the square root from the distance formula. So what is PQ square? Just write the distance formula from P to Q. It is 5 minus 0 the whole square plus minus 3 minus 1 the whole square. Need not put a square root because we have already squared. QR square. It's nothing but x minus 0 the whole square plus 6 minus 1 the whole square. So this is nothing but 5 square plus what is minus 3 minus 4 the whole square, right? What is minus 4 the whole square? 16 plus 16. So here also let me change it to 25. Okay, so 25 plus 16 is equal to x square plus 6 minus 1 is 6 minus 1, 5 square is 25. So again you have got 25 getting cancelled, which means x is equal to plus or minus root of 16. So which is nothing but plus or minus 4. So find the values of x. X is nothing but plus or minus 4. Okay, so it's very easy. Whenever you have questions related to equidistant related questions, you just have to do it the same way. Let's see another question. Yeah. If a point P x, y is equidistant from the points A and B, prove that Bx equal to Ay. Let's draw the same way. So you have a point P whose coordinates are x, y and equidistant from 2 points, namely A, which is A plus B, B minus A, as well as B, which is given by A minus B, A plus B. Okay, equidistant means the distance between P to A is the same as P to B. Squaring it on both the sides, so PA square equal to PB square. Okay, now let's do the same way. We'll do P minus A. Okay, since it's squared, need not put the square root. So it is square bracket x minus A plus B the whole square. Okay, so this is your x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2. This is y2 minus y1 the whole square. So plus again a square bracket y2 minus y1 is b minus a the whole square is equal to again square bracket x minus a minus b the whole square plus again y minus a plus b the whole square. Okay, so you have to just solve for it and you have to prove that bx is equal to ay. Now let's expand it. Now when you're expanding it, you can consider a plus b, b minus a as one entity. Okay, so this is nothing but you can expand it using a minus b the whole square. Okay, a minus b the whole square, where a is x and b is a plus b. So this is nothing but x square plus a plus b is one term. Okay, is whole square minus 2ab. So 2x into a plus b. Next term plus y square plus b minus a the whole square minus 2ab. 2y into b minus a is equal to, again the same way, you are just considering a minus b as one term. Okay, and you will apply a minus b the whole square. So x square plus a minus b the whole square minus 2x into a minus b plus y square plus a plus b the whole square minus 2y into a plus b. A lot of things would get cancelled. X square from either sides. Y square will get cancelled. And anything else that would get cancelled? A minus b the whole square. Or you have, yeah, a plus b the whole square will get cancelled on both the sides. Right? Now, looking at these two terms, b minus a the whole square and a minus b the whole square are the same. If you see, b minus a the whole square is nothing but b square plus a square minus 2ab. Right? If you take a minus b the whole square, this is also equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab. These two are the same. So, your b minus a the whole square and a minus b the whole square will also get cancelled on either side of the equal to sign. So, what now remains is nothing but minus 2x into a plus b remains in the LHS, minus 2y into b minus a remains in the LHS is equal to minus 2x into a minus b minus 2y into a plus b. Right? Let's take minus 2 common out. So what remains? X into a plus b plus y into b minus a, again equal to minus 2 common out. So you have x into a minus b plus y multiplied by a plus b. Okay. So again you have your minus 2 getting cancelled. Now just open the bracket. So you have got ax plus bx plus by minus ay equal to, again, ax minus bx plus ay plus by. Just multiply it. Now see if there are any like terms on either sides. So you have got ax term, bx is not there, by will get cancelled. Now let's take all the x terms to one side. So you have bx plus bx coming from RHS is equal to ay plus ay. So what is bx plus bx? It is 2bx equal to 2ay. Again, when you divide both the sides by 2, it will get cancelled. So what remains is, therefore, bx is equal to ay, and this is what we have to prove. Hence proved. Okay. So it's a very easy question. All the questions related to equidistant kind of questions, like a point is equidistant from 2 points, they are very, very easy. Let's see another question. Yeah. If a point C divides internally a line segment joining A and B in the ratio 3:4, find the coordinates of B. Let us draw. So you have a line segment joining A, that is given by 2, 5, and B, which is given by x, y. Okay, you have to find x, y. There is a point C, whose coordinates are -1 and 2. It divides this line segment joining A and B internally in the ratio 3:4. Okay, so in order to find the x and y, you have to apply the section formula. Right? So what is the section formula? It is nothing but, let this be x. Okay, let this be y. So x, y be the points which are dividing a line segment in the ratio m:n. Okay, so what is the formula? Suppose if these points are x and y, for example, and if the ratio is m:n, in that case, x will be equal to m, and these points are, say, x1, y1. And if the point B is, say, x2, y2, just an example. Okay, so x coordinate of the dividing point, right? The x coordinate will be equal to m into x2 plus n into x1 whole divided by m plus n. Okay, and the y coordinate will be equal to m into y2, okay, plus n into y1 whole divided by m plus n. This is called as the section formula. This is called as the section formula which you have to learn. Now using this section formula, what is x? We already know the coordinates x comma y of the dividing point. Okay, so it is equal to minus 1 is equal to m is nothing but 3. 3 into x plus 4 into 2 divided by m plus n, which is 3 plus 4. So cross multiply. So what do you get here? Minus 1 is equal to 3x plus 8 by 7. So what do you get? 3x plus 8 equal to cross multiply. It is minus 7. So 3x equal to minus 7 minus 8, which is minus 15. Right? So x is equal to minus 15 divided by 3, which is minus 5. Therefore, x is equal to minus 5. Okay, that's your first point. Similarly, you can write for y also. What is y now? It's given to you. 2 is equal to m, which is 3 into y plus 4 into 5 divided by 3 plus 4. Okay, so 2 equal to 3y plus 20 divided by 7. So you have got 3y plus 20 is equal to 14. 3y is equal to 14 minus 20, which is minus 6. And y is equal to minus 6 by 3, which is minus 2. So therefore, you have got y coordinate of the mid of the C point is equal to x comma y, which is, you can write down, therefore, the coordinates of B, right, x comma y, yeah, the coordinates of B will be minus 5 comma minus 2. Okay, so this point, the other end of the line segment, that is B, x comma y will be equal to minus 5 comma minus 2. Okay. Let's do another question. Yeah. Find the ratio in which y-axis divides the line segment joining the points. You are given 2 points and you have to also find the point of intersection. So let us draw the line segment. Okay, so say this is your point A, which is 6 comma minus 4, and the other endpoint which is given of the line segment is minus 2 comma minus 7. Let this be the point B. Okay, you have to find the ratio in which the y-axis, okay, so this is your y-axis, divides the line segment. So let this be the point of intersection. Let this be point P. If P is a point on the y-axis, in that case, the coordinates of P would be, the x coordinate will be 0 because the point lies on the y-axis, and some y. We don't know what is that y. Okay. Now let this particular point, so you have to write, since P lies on the y-axis, therefore the coordinates would be 0 comma y. Okay. We don't know. We have to find in which ratio it would divide. So let the ratio be k is to 1. Okay, so when it is dividing using the section formula, what would you write? 0 is equal to k multiplied by, look at the x coordinate. So it's always like this, right? 0 is equal to k multiplied by minus 2 plus 1 multiplied by x divided by k plus 1. Okay, using the section formula. So k into minus 2 plus 1 into 6 divided by k plus 1. Cross multiplied will become 0. So minus 2k plus 6 equal to 0, minus 2k equal to minus 6, k is equal to 6 by 2, which is 3. Okay, therefore, k is 3 and the required ratio would be 3 is to 1. right? Now we have to also find the y value, that is the point of intersection. So let us apply the section formula onto the y coordinate as well. So y is equal to, again, k multiplied by -7. So you will look at only the y coordinates. Okay, so y is equal to k multiplied by -7 plus 1 multiplied by -4 divided by m plus n, which is k plus 1. Okay, so k multiplied by -7 plus 1 multiplied by -4 divided by k plus 1. Okay, you already know k. So just replace k with 3. So 3 into -7 minus 4 divided by 3 plus 1. Okay, so what is it? Minus 21 minus 4 divided by 3 plus 1 is 4. So minus 25 by 4 is your y value. Okay, now once you have got the y value, now you know the coordinates, isn't it? So what is the point? What is this ratio? K is nothing but 3. You have got k equal to 3. So the ratio in which the y-axis is dividing this line is in the ratio 3:1. And the coordinate is 0, what is the y value? Minus 25 by 4. That's your answer. So at the end you can just write, therefore, the required ratio is 3:1 and the point of intersection is 0, minus 25 by 4. Okay. Yes, that's all. That's your answer. So these are very, very important questions from coordinate geometry. Remember, you have only very few things to remember. First is the distance formula. The other one is your section formula as well as your midpoint formula. So if k is to 1, if k is equal to 1, that means the point is the midpoint. So midpoint formula also applies the same. x2 plus x1 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. So these are the only things which are there. We have to practice a lot of questions in order to be very, very strong at coordinate geometry. I hope you found this video helpful. Please do share it with your friends and keep practicing every day. Thank you so much. Happy learning.